Hello and welcome to another LFR raid guide. This time it is for General Nazgrim, and he is probably the hardest boss so far in the LFR, just because of the way the mechanics work and that a few players making a few mistakes can really mess it up for everyone. So there's two parts to this fight, the boss and the ads, and first I'll cover the boss. He's a warrior and has three stances: Battle, Berserker, and Defensive. He cycles through these one stance per minute and in that order. In Battle he gains 1 rage per second. In Berserker he takes and deals 25% more damage and gets 100% more rage from abilities. And in Defensive stance he takes 10% less damage, and being attacked will generate him rage. This means that non-tanks must not attack him during defensive stance. Now let's cover abilities. The tank swap ability is called Sundering Blow, and you want to swap at 4 to 5 stacks. He also puts a dot on players which must be healed. Now next up are the rage abilities. He will always cast the most expensive one he can, and I think he does one every 15 or 20 seconds. So at 30 rage he will do Heroic Shockwave. In this he'll jump at a player and deal damage, then a bunch of aftershocks will appear and explode. Don't stand in any of this because it will give him rage and deal damage to you. At 50 rage he puts down a war banner. Kill it as soon as possible because it will make the ads gain Nazgrim rage when they attack, so that's very bad because it can snowball out of control. At 70 he does War Song, which deals 25% max health less damage to everyone. Due to this nerf and the amount of damage it does, this isn't really a problem. And at 100 he does Ravager. This is a spinning blade which does very high damage to people it hits and gains some rage. It pretty much spins around slowly for the entire encounter once it's summoned, so you really don't want to be getting many Ravagers. Now, that's really it for Nazgrim himself. As for the ads, there's 4 kinds. 4. There are War Shamans. These do a heal and drop a healing totem. Just kill them fast and interrupt the heal, it's that easy. Arc Weavers do increasing arcane damage. You want to kill them before they get crazy. Assassins will mark a player and follow them. If the player faces their back towards the assassin, they'll backstab them for high damage, so you just want to kite them and snare them, that kind of thing. And finally, Iron Blades will do Blade Storm, which are really just not a problem at all. So there you go, that's actually the entire boss. It's a one-phase fight, so it doesn't require a massive amount of explanation. Basically, nuke the ads first, that's always your priority. And the priority on the ads is Banners, Totems, War Shammers, Arc Weavers, Assassins, and then Iron Blades. Don't attack Nazgrim in defensive stance, because that will pretty much kill the raid with the amount of rage that he'll get. And at 10% he goes mad and summons a whole bunch of ads. Basically, once this happens, you need to stop carrying out ads and just kill Nazgrim as quick as possible. The last 10% may get really messy. I mean, for our attempt, half the raid was dead at that point, and that's just generally the kind of thing that happens in LFR. And hell, even in normal, half our raid was dead in our first kill of it. So that's it for this video. Hope it helped you out, and I'll see you next time.